Hey everyone, it's Jenny. In this video I'm going to share with you my favorite Project Life items. It's going to be a different kind of video. This might be good if you are thinking about starting Project Life or you're looking for some new ideas or products. But this is the basics that I use. I don't use that, even though I over embellish a lot, I don't use that much. So the first thing let's talk about is, of course, adhesive. For paper and die cuts, I either use the Permanent Adhesive Plus or I use the Mini Power Glue Tape. These are two of my favorites. I always have this in my purse for planners. If I'm going to put something out of the pocket or I'm going to glue, flare, anything that's rubber, anything that is a different kind of texture that it might be hard to glue, I use the Extreme Adhesive. You can use the Mono Multi, but I'm lazy and I don't like to wait for things to dry, but this one works well too. Cork, plastic, metal, anything like that. This is the adhesive I use. Another must-have for Project Life are your roller date stamp. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna have these products linked down below. You don't have to buy them from there, but affiliate links help out a little bit, and you don't get charged extra, just get a little commission. And this one is my absolute favorite. It's super tiny, as you can see it, and you can get it in Amazon, and it has numbers from 2017 to 2028, so that's gonna be 11 years worth of stamping, and I just love it. Small, stamps really well. I also have a bunch, so that's 8, 16, 20. I have like almost 30 date stamps. This one is one of my favorites. It's pretty old. It is from 7 Paper, which I believe it was owned by Studio Calico, and they used to make really pretty lines. I don't know what happened to them, but I got these like 2 years ago at Paper Issues. So yeah, anything that has little stars, anything good, so good, daily grind, practice, things like that. This one works really well for me. My daughter has cheer practice, so practice help, rad, approve, awesome sauce, stellar job, you rock, and you know, positive things like that. I wish there was also like a stinky day stamp. I love how Citrus Twist, once in a while they put, well, they always have a few die cuts that are like, this day sucks. This went down bad. But I wish there was a roller date stamp like that. And these are my favorite inks. I've used Clear Snap, I've used Memento, the cheap ones from Walmart, I think they're called Studio G. I like the Studio G if you have kids and you want to do handprints. Those are really good because they'll wash out really easy. You know, they won't stain, they're little hands. So I like those for that one. Clear Snap, they take so long to dry. They have some really pretty colors, but oh my god, the drying time is impossible. And for stamping my dates, I use Memento, and for my regular stamps too, I use Memento, but it dried out, and I heard that StazOn was really good, and I decided to give it a try, and I really like it. It makes me really happy. It's kind of stinky though. I'm not used to anything that smells. I'm very sensitive to that. I don't even like Sharpies because I use Tombow, and the Mono 2 permanent marker doesn't stink. So whenever I use one, I'm like, ugh, this is making me a little high. Same with the StazOn Pot. It dries really fast. It's perfect for photos. Another one that is perfect for photos. I'm trying to be organized, you guys, but you know how it goes. It's the Brilliance, and this is the one that Kelly Perky uses, and she is my Project Life goddess. She's one of them, actually. Who else I like? Let me give some shoutouts. I like Serena B. I wish she did more Project Life videos and Danny from Office Paper 2. Kelly actually hasn't made any videos lately. Who else? Oh my god, I had people in my head. I like Odessa. She's on Instagram. I don't think she has YouTube yet, but I keep like jabbing at her to please make YouTube videos because I love her. So she's one of my favorites too. All the girls in the Pocket Life Citrus Twist team, they're awesome. Candace, you know, all of them. They rock. So yes, I use this one when I have to stamp on a dark surface. It's really good for that. It's juicy but not like too watery. This one and the Stays On, they're perfect consistency. I really like these. These are awesome, but I mostly recommend them for paper. These are from Waffle Flower, and I really like it. They kind of look like the Stampin' Up pads, but I really like it. And this one is really good. It's from A Beautiful Mess, and I got this in a Studio Calico when they had one of their sales. I got this one for like $1, and I wish I bought them all. It is amazing for photos, for papers. Like if they ever do another sale where they have the whole set, I am totally buying it because it's a really good ink. So those are my 4 main inks. Since we're talking about inks, let's talk about stamps. I pulled out my favorite stamps, and my absolute favorite stamps are alpha stamps. And these are my 3 main favorite. I also have a set from Lawn Fawn that I really like, but this one, especially this one from Latina Crafter, it is my absolute favorite, and it stamps like a dream. All 3 of these are really good for stamping, and the one that I like for numbers is this one from Alt New. I have another set of Alt New stamps. It is also alphas, but it's like a typewriter ghost kind of thing. And it's a really cool set too. But this one, because of the numbers. And I need to buy the numbers for this because I know they have a set, but I'm lazy and I try to not buy too much, and sometimes I go overboard when I don't buy anything at all. And I forgot I have them here. These are from past kits. I love the ones from Citrus Twist. They're small, so I can keep them right to the side. I have another Antonia's tray to keep everything sort of organized, and it helps a lot if you're like me that throws everything around and it looks like a disaster area. Getting one of these trays is a really good idea. They're like $3, something like that. Really good. Small that you can keep just in a little space, and they're also really handy. They don't have phrases that you're like, what the heck am I gonna use that, you know? They have date documented 24 hours, going places, fresh start, home, unstoppable, things that you can use over and over. So I really like these. I'm gonna leave them here. And I also really like this one from A Beautiful Mess, and it's one of my favorite stamps ever. It's just emojis, which are really trendy lately, so I like those. Let's move on to stickers. Yeah, let's do stickers. I have these are from Walmart. They were $1, and I just like adding a little heart next to a little word sticker or something like that to make it extra cute. And since I mentioned the little phrases, I like the ones from Simple Stories. I have a lot of them. Even before I was on their design team, that was like my favorite thing because I love to layer like a little hard die cut, one of these, some washi, and it looks like a really nice embellishment cluster. The Citrus Twist kit also has sometimes their little wooden label stickers. I really like those. And I forgot this one. This stamp set is from Ellie Studio. It's really handy. I wanted the big mega date roller stamp, but they took forever to stock back up. And when I bought this, like a week later, they had it back, and I was like, oh great. You know how it goes. And to stamp, I always stamp in one of these little pads from Amy Tangerine. These come in the stitching template kits, and it's just the fact that it's cushiony kind of helps better stamping. Maybe it's all in my head, but for me it works. Okay, going back to the stickers I mentioned. Oh, and I also like the Pretty Little Studio ones. I have the colors in here. Every collection they have the same sheet in 3 different colors, so I always like to grab at least one of those. If my budget allows, I'll take all of them, including the whites. And I've used these so much, and they have so many words. Some of these are really old, like this one is really old, and I still have a lot of things to use. Lately they've been adding new fonts. That's fun too. This is from the Oakley Avenue, if I can pull it out. From the Oakley Avenue collection. And Pretty Little Studio often has things on sale, so I think every month they're gonna start phasing things out to bring new things. So make sure you watch out for those. So words. Okay, now let's talk about letters. The letters that I didn't pull out here were the Simple Stories ones, you know, the ones from the Snap album. So let me pick them up. These ones are quite used, but you get the idea. I just wanted to show you these. Citrus Twist has really cool letters. Let me show you the one from the latest kit. Love this one because it has numbers. People, numbers. Alpha stickers, people. That's my pet peeve as a project lifer. Not enough numbers, ever. And Simple Stories also has one of these with just numbers, so that's pretty handy. I love Studio Calico alphas. Whenever they throw a sale, like half of my cart is alphas and these little numbers. These numbers are also from Studio Calico. If you have seen my videos, I like to put this in a photo and then the corresponding number on a card so I can journal about that card. These are from October Afternoon. And I love October Afternoon. It breaks my heart that they are not around anymore. But I still have these. I think I got them in a peachy cheap deal. And it was a really good deal, so. What else I'm missing? Oh, this. Now with this, I cut paper. And I layer it with a little word sticker and washi. And I also cut them in felt. Now this is actually the second one I got because the other one came apart and then I pulled them all out, and it's just easier to put them like this, and whenever I need extra, so I just add the other ones around to fill a card. This is my absolutely favorite die ever, and it's so simple. I think it's like $6 in Amazon. Again, link below if they still have them. I mentioned washi tape, and these are 2 of my favorite evers, but I have an obscene collection of washi tape. It's not healthy. I don't recommend it. Don't buy them because they multiply. It's super weird. And this is a really old one from Freckle Fun, and I actually have a second roll because I love this washi so much, and it was a big one. It was like bigger than the circle around it. So it came really full, and I've used it a lot. And it has 3 colors. Let me see if I can show it. I don't know why I'm showing you this because it's not available anymore, but just showing you why I love it so much. And these are colors that I use often, so that's why it's there. To journal, I like the 10x1 adjoint pens. I like the 1 if it's really small space, or the 3 if it's normal. And for the cards, I'm gonna give a shout out to Kristen Tweedledale. She created these currently cards. I also printed them in pattern paper, and they look really good. I've been trying to think about, you know, changing the colors of the letters, but I think I only have the PDF. But I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check that out. But I would like to do that. She also has a stamp, so if you want to stamp directly currently watching on your photo, she has the stamp too. I have a lot of these. These cards are free. And I also wanted to share my 2 favorite card sets. They have been my favorite for a while, especially this one. This one is High Five. It's not the whole kit. I'm just going to give you an overview. And it's mostly because of the little faces. And I have to add that my style is cutesy. Not only I have 2 kits, but I like cutesy, frilly, happy, colorful, crazy things. And I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's my tea and I like it. Lots of journaling places too, which is important for me. So this one is High Five and this one is Happy Places from Dear Lizzie. Like I said, happy, frilly colors. And I like these backgrounds too because I can put a layer of something on the top and use them differently. I also really like the Citrus Twist cards. I don't know which kit is this one from. It fell from my book. I thought about using it and apparently I forgot and I never pulled it out. But the quality is really good. Straight corners, which I prefer over rounded. And now Project Life has them, so I might have to buy. I don't want to because I have so many. But you know what? One, for being such a good person. For me, to me, because I like me. And yeah, I like the Citrus Twist cards. They come with fillers and also these to journal. And you see these small squares is the one that I use for the #1 monodrawing pen. And I have this one that I haven't opened yet. I bought it like 2 months ago. Look at it. And it's plastic. Shame on me. But it's really cute. It's called Knick Knack Edition. And I saw it at Pinners in the Project Life booth. And I just had to have it because it's ultra girly. Glasses, cameras, pencils, everything that I love. Typewriters. It's just super cute. So kind of have to. They make me. But I promised myself that was my last cord kit. Maybe. Maybe not. We don't know that. And one thing I'm missing is the fuse. I like to use it. I buy my page protectors in design A, but I technically use design F. But it's a lot cheaper to get a big pack of design A and turn it into an F instead of buying a bunch of Fs. So that's what I do. I just use my fuse tool and I fuse a few extra pockets as I need. Sometimes I skip one or another, but this one. And for, of course, shaker pockets. And speaking of shaker pockets, I love sequins. I also have a bunch of them. I love the ones from Pretty Little Studio, and these little packets are only $1. And the good thing about that is that you don't need a lot, because I only use one pack out of all the packs that I have, and this one is pretty new. And the colors are so gorgeous, and they're coordinated with certain collections, but they are not matchy-matchy. If you are not good or you don't like to make your own mixes, then I recommend Spiegel Mom Scraps. She gets them all super ready, and they're really flattering combos. Let me see if I can. They're really pretty. She has a lot of them in a lot of different colors with some shapes too. And these are so shiny. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, and this year, in addition to using the A and turn it into the F, I'm using these, and I bought these in Amazon like a year ago, and I don't see them again, and I am flipping out because these are from October Afternoon, and they're just 3x3 pockets. You can fit 16 photos and little squares and a shaker pocket in there. If you see any design that has 3x3 pockets, please let me know, because I only have a few of these and I am loving them for this year. So far I've used like 3 or 4. So I think those were all my favorite things. If you think I missed something, let me know in the comments. Let me know which ones of these are part of your basics. If you add something else, if you don't use any of these at all, if I made you consider using one of these, let me know. I would love to hear what other people are doing with the project life. So thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, you guys. Bye.